Hello everybody and welcome back to Astroneer. And in our last episode I had discovered I had more than enough titanite. That I already had a titanite extraction point going on over here. Set up a hematite extraction without rails right over there. You can just barely see it. See it over there? So it is thumping away on hematite. And the next thing I want to grab is graphite. And look at this. We've got this beautiful graphite deposit right here. So here's what I wanted to do. We're going to take that auto-thumper that I was going to set up for titanite and set it up here. So let's go ahead, unpack it, and set it down. And that's a pretty good deposit. Excuse me. So, also happen to be right next to my track here. So, something else that I'm going to try. And this is going to be, I see one over here. You know, these pylons are kind of pointless. Ooh, popsicles. Let's get some research popsicles. There we go. Lick. Cherry flavor. Ooh. So these pylons actually can serve a purpose. They just kind of make a nice terminus for your track, as opposed to the typical railhead, which is just, you know, I was going to call it a milepost again, but okay, let me slow down. I was going to call it a milepost again. It's a rail post. Anyhow, so instead of using one of just the typical rail posts as an end, this just makes it look a little nicer. So I'm going to try that. I've done it before, and it seemed to work out pretty well. But I have to hook into here. So between episodes or recording, I have titanite smelting back over on Sylva right now. So I've got 420 odd titanite trying to smelt into titanium. I built yet one more large canister so that I can start collecting graphite. And we're going to just go ahead and set this up over here. So I'm going to just pick up. The question is, which one of these do I want to pick up? And I'll pick up this one right here. And then we're going to put down the junction. So, junction, what's your function? Except, well, okay, hang on, let me put it down, because there's one thing I want to do first. Put it away from everything and do that first, okay. And then, I'm more concerned about getting it to line up with the existing track. So let's go ahead and... Oh no! I blew up a... Okay, that is really not good. Let's straighten this out just a little bit more. It's better, but not perfect, but oh well. Alright, we're going to set these up to look over the edge here, so they're going to watch this auto extractor for me. What the heck, we'll put down two more here. So these are my sentinels watching the auto extractor. Okay. And then this, yep, okay. We'll set it down here for right now. I have my... Where's my auto arm and... Oh, you know what? I messed up. I didn't get an auto arm and a platform. But I can do that here. So let me see if I've got Well, wait, no, I should have one, because I grabbed from... I grabbed from below. So where did I leave? Wow. You know, it is scary that I can't really remember what the heck I'm doing anymore. I know I grabbed the auto arm. Oh, no. No, I didn't. They're still sitting down there, aren't they? Okay. Whoa. Let me... where did it go? There it is. Let me set that up just so that... Well, it doesn't need to go anywhere. There we go. Alright. I forgot. I left the auto arm down here, so let's go grab that. As I'm stuck on stuff. Oh, that was perfect. I don't know how I managed that. Whoa! Dangers of surfing on the... in the caverns of Glacio. It's my favorite way to travel, but it is a little dangerous. Okay. So there we go. Okay. Let's grab you, and we're going to take you back to the surface. So I hadn't completely lost it. I just misremembered where the auto worm came from. Okay, so we're going to set you up right over here. Okay. So let's move you out of the way for the time being. Okay. I've done this in other saves, and it works out pretty well. So, set you down. The only thing that doesn't work out well is there's no power connectors on those pylons. So this might not work out as well as I had hoped. Okay, you're going to grab that. And then... put you down. There was a way I could cheat, but I don't have it now. Or I could leave that. Ah, stuck. Stuck! Alright, I want to get around to... Here we go. Alright, I really do want this pretty much as close on as possible, so it needs to move over just a touch. And... Okay, we'll leave it there for the time being. Okay. Next. Set it to that. So it's going to do that hairpin turn. Yeah, I know. It's goofy, isn't it? We're going to take this. We're going to use this with... I set that storage sensor down on the station itself. There it is. So we're going to take this, set it there. We're going to take you. You are set to exactly what I need you to be set to. So put you down here. I like to be a little OCD. I like to drop it right on that little circle there. Plonk. And then I like to just go straight down to that. Plonk. Alright. And then I do have this. Unpack. Excellent. Go ahead, send you off. You should go exactly where I need you to. And then over here, turn this on. And I have no power. So yeah, that's right. I need to get power there. So that is the downside to using the little pylon. I like the way the pylon looks, but if there's just, yeah, there's no way to get power to it. I could do a couple things. We're going to take a fiber optic field trip, folks. I'm going to go looking for a wreck and hope that the wreck has what wrecks usually have on them, which is extenders. So let's go looking for a wreck. Come on, really? There's no wrecks nearby? Usually you can't go anywhere without tripping over them. Watch the O2. Here's a site, but probably won't be extenders over here. Nope. Oh, wait. This could be promising. Nope, no extenders there. Alright, look around. Do I see any other wrecks? I have a exo cache there. Stuff over there. Whoa. That was a little steeper than I intended. Oh, here we go. Yay! Okay. Excellent. Paid off. And, in fact, I'll grab this for a little extra power. Alright. Do I even have somewhere to put this down? Yep. Right there. Okay. Okay, and then I can just run extenders. So, you know, the extenders don't make it look as nice, but oh well. So, if you didn't know, you can just, when you have this out, if you have extenders in your auxiliary slots, you can just hit V, and look at that. It just immediately drops. And then toggle, I'm going to put it into omnidirectional, because you've all heard me complain about how much I absolutely hate the unidirectional. V and connect up. Come on. Connect. There, okay, turn it on. Bonk. Alright, and that is locked into place. Let's just make certain it does what it's supposed to. So it'll take a few moments. Got more than enough power generated here. Because I've got, what, 3 RTGs? That's 12. Actually, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Plus these two when they are running. And those are, what, 17 each? So that's 34 just for that alone. And then, while that is going, let's set up over here our large resource canister. And E for eat, because I'm not going to sit here and wait for all 32 to fill up. So my only risk at this point is if this auto arm is not covering the entire car. However, it looks like I've got it. I'm pretty certain I've got it. It'd be really nice if I could get rid of the tooltips. I think I've got it. So, if any... Oh, I can't pick it up because there's... Oh, I can pick it up with a car on it. Okay. So, now I think I put it too far one direction, didn't I? No, that looks pretty good. I'm Oh man, that tooltip is in the way. Okay. So it probably could go to the screen left just a touch. Because if it isn't covering the entire thing, then one spot it won't be able to drop off on, and then the storage sensor will not see that it's full, and then it won't go anywhere. However, we'll come back to this 20 minutes later or so and see how well it's doing next episode, because right now there's other things we can do. So let's clean up this base just a little bit, because wow, this place is a mess. Actually, before I forget, one thing I do want to do, let's just set that as a filter. There we go. Okay. Yeah, because I've just got rail cars just laying all over the place here. In fact, why not? Let's do this. Let's take you and put you way over here. You know, please, System Era, can we move these, please? Please? I mean, I put it way over there because I thought it would be nice to have it where it's not in the way, but now I think it's too far away. But, oh well. Let's put you over here. You know, if I ever do get a second base over here on Glacio, I don't know if I've ever built more than one base on any planet other than Sylva, however. I tend to just stick to only one base. Actually, you guys can hang out just right here for the time being, because you should not be in the way anymore. So set you down here and there. There we go. Okay. Put these extenders down right there. I'm going to take the rail post and rail junctions back, put you back up there, take the titanite. There's a steel just sitting here, a copper just sitting here, which if I had seen that, I could have made extenders, but we had fun exploring, right? I don't think there's anything sitting here that I need to take back. So I'm gonna head back to Sylva. Just look one more time. Yep. Okay. Back to Sylva we go. Alright, bye Glacio. We'll be back later. Okay, Sylva. Oh, can I get it? Can I get it? Okay. And my auto-thumper here has filled up the 32 ammonium, which ironically, even though I wanted to get a lot of ammonium, I don't know why the fluid canisters only hold 24. That just doesn't make sense to me, why everything is 32, but then those are only 24. So once I get some more canisters, I can start getting hydrazine production going. So you can see this is going, and we're up to 150. 230 plus 32, so that's 231 plus 32, that's 261 plus 3, 264, 263 now, more to go. So it'll just do its thing as slowly as it will. I could probably have a second smelter there and speed things up, but yeah, I'm not in that big of a hurry at the moment. Okay, so here we are back on Sylva. What do I want to do back here? We've got our titanium going. We've got hematite being gathered over on Glacio. We've got graphite being gathered over on Glacio. Uh, so, what are the next resources that would be good to start collecting? Another one that I like to have in abundance is aluminum. Um, and Glacio is another really good place to find a lot of aluminum down there. Uh, in fact, Glacio is like the best planet after Sylva for resources, just because, I mean, you've got plenty of aluminum, plenty of titanite, plenty of hematite, argon, plenty of graphite. Usually you can find some pretty good ammonium deposits there. It's usually the third planet that I hit in this game. So, right now, I've got 3 aluminum. But, do I have enough resources to build yet another auto-thumper and get that set up and running? Well, I would have to find a laterite deposit to set up on. And the other thing would be, do I want to set up a rail for this one? So I do not have, and I just realized I have a rail station somewhere, don't I? Yeah, sitting right here. I have a rail station just sitting here. So I could set up a freight line. And that's what I wanted to do at the other base. That's right. That I started building to. So, how about this? I've been going for about so many minutes right now. While everything is smelting and being gathered, next episode I'm going to finish building to that other base, and that's going to be my main production base over here on Sylva. It's going to be designed for mass production. So I'm going to try to get a lot of smelters, the little portable smelters. I'm going to get automation going. I'm going to have a train station where cars show up, unload, take off, and automatic switching so that they remember which way they came from so that they can leave in the same direction. When I say direction at a junction, I still haven't figured out a good method for at the rail stations, like say a train arrived from this side, how to make certain it goes back out that side. I haven't figured that one out yet. So a lot of my setups for automation are dead-end rail stations, or terminals, but then I have junctions, and they just remember which way it came off of that junction, so that the car goes the right direction. It will hold everything else until that car clears. Generally, that's not a big deal. I had up to 4 different auto-thumpers feeding to one terminal, and it worked with no problem in another save. So I could probably have that same thing going on here where I have let's say a malachite, a quartz, a sphalerite, and who knows, even resin and compound all coming into one space, and that's going to be that other base, which let's go check out for the end of this episode. Let's go check that out. So I have the spine of... hold on. I need a QTRTG on there. Do I have one just sitting over here? Nope. Let's go underground and grab one. So, I could go over and start scouting some locations. But usually, I'll go underground, find a good laterite deposit, a good sphalerite deposit, and a good quartz deposit. Start up auto-thumpers on each of those. Let's drop off this titanite while I can. Add one to the mix. And then on the surface I can have compound and resin. Maybe even clay because... Bonk. And bam! Stuck the landing. Excellent. Clay because I do find myself needing ceramic a lot of times. Um, Malachite, I'm going to leave for Calidor. I can find better deposits on Calidor of malachite. It's easier to find them there. Usually you don't find very good deposits here on Sylva. So what I'm going to do is over here, look at this, I even have a good resin deposit right here that I could start with a auto-thumper right there, and hopefully it will pick up the resin before the compound. But clean this place up, get rid of some of the junk that's around here. We got some neighbors, but they'll probably be disappearing in a week or so when the event ends. You know, I could even, just for fun, I could yoink, grab that and just set that over here. There we go. I should probably, for this save, hit Aatrox and get a couple of the swift ones. But anyhow, so at this base, what I'm going to do is this is going to be my main production, so I'll have to lay it out to figure out where everything's going to go. I forgot that there's this giant chasm over here, so that really kind of limits what direction I can go in, but once these neighbors move out at the end of the event, I can probably expand into that space and then hope next year they don't come back. And I got plenty of space this direction too. So what I'll probably do between episodes is go underground here and start scouting for some good deposits underground and start figuring out where rail lines are going to go. So I do have the rail line right there that's on its way. I also have to figure out where I'm going to drop off that rail line. Another thing I usually do is I keep my, quote, passenger and freight separate generally. So I will probably have a station where freight drops off and then maybe a, quote, passenger station. And I like to do that. I will actually like to bring them right up alongside here underneath, and they just drop you off right here. And then I can connect that station into this, and then now I've got this that can be powered and provide power to the rest of the base. So, because I like building around these, I really do. It'd be nice if I could get this ramp back, but oh well. So that's what I plan to do. I'm going to have to do a lot of cleanup here. You can see, got a lot of debris to get rid of. But, you know, that's something to look forward to. Again, things I can do between episodes. So everybody, at this point, I think I've gone long enough in this episode. And we've got our titanite smelting into titanium. We've got hematite being collected on Glacio. We've got graphite being collected on Glacio. I've got this base that I'm going to start building up so I can start doing some mass production, so I can start gathering sphalerite, laterite, compound, resin, quartz. So, and everything's going to come into here, funnel into here, and I really am looking forward to it, but it's going to take a long time to set that up. I don't know if you want to watch me do that. So, I always ask, let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you want to see me set all this up? It will take a long time. Or would you prefer to just see it's all set up afterward? And just say, ta-da, there it is. Because you can sort of tell how I set it up by just seeing what it looks like. Let me know what you think in the comments. And hit that subscribe button if you do like what you see, and you'll get notified when I put up new episodes. And for those of you that watched City of Heroes and Cities Skylines, things are really, really, really busy for me at the moment. Personal life, unexpectedly, I ended up finding out that um, the office, I'm going to be running the office for a week or two coming up because the owner of the company has COVID and pneumonia. He is out. So all of a sudden, I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff. So I don't even know if I'm going to have time to do a lot of Astroneer over the next couple of weeks. But that's just personal stuff. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Again, about how you would like to see what you would like to see me do in this game. I'm looking forward to getting a new base set up here at this location. So everybody, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, kids of all ages, I will see all of you in the next episode of Astroneer. Take care and bye.